everyone, I'm Ginger and I'm the vlogger behind this channel. Today I pulled in my husband to help me answer a question that I've always been asked. How do we handle finances as a couple? Just to put things into perspective, we have been married for 12 years, we both just turned 41, and we have two young daughters, both under 10 years old. One is actually just a baby. We also both founded a tech startup business with two other people. We were not born rich, and what we have now all came from working in the corporate world, from running businesses and also from side hustles. A lot of side hustles. We're a middle income family trying to make everything work so that we can enjoy retirement later on. So let's get into it. So how do we handle our finances as a couple? So the first question is, so what's our money system? We have two joint accounts. So one is a passbook and another one with an ATM card. The passbook one we use for our savings, and the inconvenience of moving money out of that account is a feature. The ATM card is really more for our operating expenses or for our sinking fund. I also have one checking account for my business. We also have one in-trust account for our eldest daughter. I have two non-joint accounts in Union Bank, an Eon Cyber account, and an ING account. EJ also has the same with ING and Union Bank. So moving on to our system, I guess we should share first our different income sources.
Yep. So, we both have our salary from our business, which individually goes to our individual Union Bank accounts. Then Ginger has her earnings from blogging and from her events business. I also have some speaking engagements and some consulting gigs, and those go to my personal account as well. For everything that we earn or spend, we log everything into a shared Google Sheet that we turned into a Google form. We used to have apps where we track income and expenses, but we ended up using Google Forms and Google Sheets, basically, since the pandemic started because, the flexibility of a spreadsheet is really just unmatched. So when it comes to expenses, Ginger and I have assigned expense items. This setup just works for us. As for savings and investment, we have what we call sinking funds for these. A sinking fund is basically a way of setting aside a little bit of money each month for bigger expenses or for balloon payments that are going to come in later in the year. In our case, we use it, for example, for big expenses like our daughter's tuition fee. It's due twice a year, so we set aside a certain amount every month. So when that due date comes, we do have the money to pay for it. We also do it visually with simple boxes which we color each month, so it's encouraging and very empowering to see that we're building up funds slowly for those expenses. All right, so second question, do we fight about finances? Honestly, I don't recall any time when we fought about money. Now, not to say that we don't worry about it, no? Instead, what happens is that somehow we've never worried about finances at the same time. Usually, one of us gets stressed and the non-stressed person tries to pacify the worried person. And, there are times when that role will, of course, reverse.
Yeah, and I think we're always transparent though when we talk about money. We always talk to each other about our finances. We share not only our concerns or worries, no, but we also share new things that we have discovered, investment strategies, or new ways of handling money. So we're both open to learning new things when it comes to handling our finances.
Yeah, I have to say also, and this is important, that before we got married, we did talk about money. And we aligned basically on how we both viewed our finances. Like, big questions like, if Ginger starts bringing in more money than me, how will that impact our relationship? Hint, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Big questions like that, we made sure to talk about these things as part of this pre-wedding weekend we attended called the Discovery Weekend. So, if you're getting married, I highly recommend attending that.
Okay, for the third question. What are your investments? So as of December 2022, 70% of our investments are in mutual funds and VULs or variable universal life insurance, 14.70% in stocks, and 6.30% are in crypto and NFTs. We set aside money for investment after we've placed money first in our sinking funds. Question number 4, advice that you can give out to other couples.
All right. So, first of all, I think you should be aligned on how you both view money, So, what is money to you? Essentially, how important is it to your relationship? Like when you're all out, walang-wala na, are you willing to get from family? How do you both think about questions like that? Big questions should be answered. If there are any other couples out there, what other big money questions do you think should be answered? No? So we'd love to hear those. Please share those questions in the comments. On a more regular basis, Ginger and I also have family planning sessions every year to align what our financial priorities are for that year. That way we're on the same page on our goals, and if there are any new realizations and learnings, we also share them with each other, so we help each other get better as well when it comes to handling money.
Okay, I think also know your partner intimately when it comes to handling money. As you've noticed, we are in sync when it comes to planning, but we both maintain our own separate accounts. We found that this kind of system works for us since we know that each one is very responsible enough when it comes to handling money. So you have to be open to talking to your partner about your strengths and your weaknesses as well when it comes to handling money. So that's it for today. We hope that this has helped couples who are watching this in managing their own money. We actually enjoyed recording this episode, so we hope you enjoyed watching it. We'll be doing some more of these kinds of topics so that we can help other couples out there with their journey towards financial freedom.
And if you'd like more videos like this one, please hit like, share, and click on that notification bell to be notified when we release new videos like this. And of course, feel free to let us know in the comment section what other topics you'd want us to talk about.